Welcome to Lakeside. It's media day for Top Tier's Chaos Show, which comes to us from the Brentwood Centre on February the 10th. Joining me is rising star of the lightweight division, Harli Whitwell. I was just saying I commentated on your debut, actually, which was back in October 2022. And if I remember rightly, you sold really quite a few tickets for York Hall that night.
Yeah, we've done quite well on tickets. I think everyone does quite well on their debut, don't they? Everyone wants to see you perform and what you've been working on. I think we've done 150 tickets or something like that. So yeah, and everyone there just screamed the roof down, and yeah, it was probably one of the best nights of my life. So yeah, really enjoyed my debut.
You boxed a couple of times last year, so as I said, you're 3-0 now. I guess the frustration at the start of a career is you want to box all the time, don't you? You want to box like every month if you could, but yeah, selling tickets, getting on shows is not the easiest thing in the world to do. So how have you found it so far?
That's the thing, like coming over from the amateurs, you're so used to being ready constantly, getting called out every other week. So it's so different when, you've got to wait to box every few months or so. And I had a couple of injuries, so a couple of fights had fallen through, lost opponents here and there. So I only ended up fighting a couple of times last year, which isn't really what I wanted. But yeah, no, like I enjoyed them fights, and this year we really want to pick things up again and really build up the momentum. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the fights that I had. Didn't quite get the stoppages that I wanted, but they were really entertaining fights, and we were nearly there. But yeah, I'm building up that kind of my little fan base, my own brand now. I haven't really come from that GB background as such, so I'm just building my own brand myself. So I'm trying to do that slowly. I'm still quite a baby to the game. I'm only 23, so yeah, I'm building each fight as it comes. Whoever they put in front of me, I'll fight, and yeah, it's going well so far. So yeah, I'm happy.
It's interesting though, isn't it? Because in female pro boxing, it is you can move quicker than you can in the men's. I think that's fair to say,
Yeah.
and you definitely can fight. Having seen you, and I know your amateur background. It's very strong.
Yeah.
Your sister Shona has done very well too. Challenges will arrive, I would imagine, sooner rather than later. Are you happy to try and move quick?
I mean, if I have, promoters contact me and offer these kind of big fights, there are opportunities out there. I'm gonna be ready. So yeah, I will, wisely, I'll choose. Like my team will choose and say whether I'm ready or not. But at the moment, I'm happy going at the pace that I am. Just kind of building up my ring IQ. As I said, I'm only 23, so I am taking it quite slow. But hopefully this year we want to be fighting for titles. I don't want to rush anything. I want to have like a long, successful career. And yeah, just want to be fighting for these titles at the right time. A lot of people do get rushed. And once you kind of get to that world champion level, you've got to stay there. So I want to be getting to that level in my peak. So yeah. But yeah, if anything comes up, then yeah, I'll happily take it, but at the right time and when I'm ready. And that's why I'm glad that I've got my dad in my corner, because he's got my best interests at heart. So I'm quite lucky in that sense that, I've got a really good team around me, and, they know when I'm ready for something.
It's good as well that the Border Control are bringing in British titles now. We had one at welterweight, commentated on Lauren Price's fight, and there's another one coming up at super flyweight, I think. Yeah. Before too long, so that's something they're definitely looking to do. And your division, you would think, lightweight, that's a strong division, just across like everywhere, isn't it? Really, it's at world level. It is everywhere. It is. So I'm guessing that won't be long in coming. Which is, it's just great to have these kind of stepping stones, isn't it? Rather than just going from here to world titles, which, like you said, is kind of how it works at the minute.
Yeah, exactly. Like. You don't want to rush going from the bottom straight to the top. I want to build my own brand, build a fan base, get them behind me, and I want to be the best boxer. I want to be fighting for these titles when I feel like I'm ready and I'm worthy of being a world champion. or even like British, like obviously that's, you know, right at the end and at the top of my career. But yeah, even like the Southern area titles, British titles that you now see coming in, and European. But yeah, at the moment I'm ranked at lightweight, but I can move up and down. Super featherweight really is where I should be. And yeah, I'm really strong at that weight. So yeah, whenever we're ready, we'll be fighting for those big titles. Definitely.
It's good. It's good to have those options to be able to kind of move around weights, isn't it? It kind of seems to be the law these days that whenever a female fighter is on camera, she gets asked about 2-minute rounds or 3-minute rounds.
Yeah.
I can see both sides of it. I really, if you feel like you're a fighter who's equipped for 3-minute rounds, of course you're going to want that. From a spectacle point of view, I really enjoy the 2-minute rounds. I think it gives us something a bit different. We've seen some terrific fights, but you're in there. As things progress, would you prefer to fight 2 minutes or 3 minutes, do you think, or could you do either one happily enough?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously used to the 3 minutes in the amateurs, so it's nothing new to me. But obviously, it's a lot different in the pros, and I think it does make the female fights more entertaining being 2 minutes. But if I look back on some of my fights, and if I had that bit of extra time, I probably would have got them all out of there before, you know, the fights ended. So it does make me think, would 3 minutes be better? But I'm happy doing either, to be honest. But it would be good down the line to see, you know, a variation, to see if we could do 3 minutes and stick to that. But yeah, we'll have to see. But at the minute, I don't mind doing twos either.
So to finish with, just give us the sell. What can we expect to see on the 10th, and what, in terms of your fighting style, what can people expect from you?
I'm a very explosive and powerful fighter, as people already know. I'm trying to break down my opponents a bit more, looking for them openings, not going too crazy. But yeah, obviously I want to get that stoppage. That's, you know, that's what everyone wants. But I want to show, you know, my skills in boxing as well, and look a bit more slick. But yeah, it's going to be an entertaining fight. I'll just tell you that.
Okay, thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.